labor of love with the awesome gifts that include flowers for your lover, delicious meal for two, gift basket stuffed with surprises, and an uninterrupted night alone with your sweetheart. So be sure to listen Valentine's morning for the complete details. Full instructions
I got the mayor involved.
Posted on the WOPB Facebook.
Hey, it's 51 degrees outside, and that's going to be a fun giveaway coming up Valentine's morning. Be sure to be listening about 7:10 when Jay and I tell you all the things you got to do. It'll kind of be like a scavenger hunt. You have to go around certain places and get pictures with pecking on your sweetheart. Coach Edwards is in. Good morning, Coach.
Good morning, sir.
I tell you, after a Tuesday night, Facebook and everywhere, congratulations there, man. You lit up the social media Tuesday night, man. Did you know that?
No, sir, I didn't know it, but it was exciting.
I understand it lit up in Geneva, too.
It did. It was awesome.
What a game.
It was a very good game.
He ended up 10-point victory, but it got close, didn't it?
Yes, sir. It's 45-45 with about 3 minutes left in the ball game.
Woo! Pressure on.
Yes, sir.
Pressure on. Did you walk a little bit around, back and forth?
Oh, yes, sir. Up and down the court, up and down the sideline. Yes, sir.
These kids, to me, from seeing the first of the season, and I got to apologize, I have not seen the last part, but I get good reports. They are virtually have went from one self-centered to a team.
Yes, sir. They have gym.
Is that about right?
That's correct. Yes, sir. They all playing good basketball, and like I told them yesterday at the end of practice, what I love the most about them right now, they're depending on each other.
Yeah.
And that's what you got to do to try to win.
And that's how you win, isn't it?
That's correct. Yes, sir.
And you got a very good mixture of classmates. I mean, from the freshmen right on to the seniors.
Yes, correct. We've got a very good mixture of classmates. The strong is our seniors. We got 3 seniors and 3 juniors, and then two sophomores and 2 freshmen. So yes, sir. It's awesome.
And what's so exciting about having those freshmen and sophomores playing? They'll be back.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They'll be back for a couple of years.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I tell you, they have really, the freshmen and the sophomore class have really sponsored a lot. The kids are buying into the program, want to be successful in basketball, and that's always a big plus, and so we're excited about it.
You told me in the lobby a while ago during the holidays you saw something that really you think may have had a lot to do with it, calling you and wanting to shoot basketball in the gym.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. During Christmas break, I tell you, the kid was out during the Christmas break, and they called every day on the gym open up except the day of Christmas, and that's very exciting because when people inside of a gym want to shoot a basketball, that means we're trying to go somewhere. So I'm excited behind that as well.
Yeah. Well, you also know where they're at.
Yes, sir. That's correct, sir.
Yeah, those kids are really liking the program. There's no doubt about it. I'm seeing the enthusiasm. The B team has done quite well. There's biggest enthusiasm on the middle school too, aren't they?
Yes, sir. Their 7th grade class, 8th grade class have done quite well. Coach Darrell King doing an outstanding job down there as well with the program.
I tell you, I think that you just said something right there. Darrell and you are both Op High graduates.
Yes, sir. Correct.
I think that has a lot to do with what's happening in basketball now. We got people that went through the programs and want the program back like it was when they were in school.
That's correct. Yes, sir. Matter of fact, the question was asked that the last time we had a team to go to play the area championship game was back in '92, and I was so excited to be a part of that class. And that's the whole deal. 3 years I've been back has been preaching. Let's bring Bobcat basketball back to Bobcat, and we'll be able to play Bobcat basketball the way we're supposed to play it. So it's been exciting.
A champion, the playoff game, win tonight. We get the host.
That's on Tuesday, hopefully.
It's been years.
Yes, sir.
Years.
Yes, sir.
Since we've done that.
Way before my time.
Maybe even before they started the system, to be honest.
That's correct. I won't think Tripp maybe said 67 maybe or something like that. It's been a long time. Yes, sir.
Wow. Yeah, I finished in '69, and basketball was still pretty big. In fact, y'all got a guy who works in the city that thinks he was a good basketball player. I won't say nothing about him. He's all over town, trustees and all that. We won't bring up his name.
You won't bring up his name?
He
Okay.
get big head. We don't want to get big.
Yes, no, we don't want to. On the deal, I would.
That is something that happens in all sports. A kid, you sometimes have to set them straight a little bit that it's a team sport.
Exactly. You know, and they get lost in the way. Matter of fact, it's a confession of mine. Sometimes you get, as a coach, you get wanting to win so that you accept and allow anything, but then you realize the greater good is shaping and molding kids, and so you put winning second and start shaping character, then winning will come, and I think that's where we're headed. Our kids they get brags all the time about their behavior and how they conduct themselves, and that's an awesome thing.
This is your third year, right?
My third year, yes, sir.
The first year you brought enthusiasm back to the basketball,
Yes, sir.
and the fans came back to the ball game.
Okay. Yes, sir.
And the kids, the student body,
Oh,
gee
yes.
whiz.
It was awesome. Been awesome.
Still is. The student
awesome.
body is
That's right. The student body. Yes,
unreal.
sir. I tell you, they have made a very big impression on not only in art, but in places we go.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
talk about how the student section is really cheering on the team and doing a great job. Matter of fact, I'm hoping tonight we make it be in Geneva, make it be an art place, and that's always a good thing.
I got a feeling there's going to be a lot of art folks down there.
Yes, sir.
History could be made tonight.
That's right.
It is making no matter what.
That's right.
It's going to be made no matter what because we are in the playoffs no
That's
matter what.
correct.
But boy, wouldn't it be nice to be here in Opp, Alabama next Tuesday night?
Yes, sir. I told the guys on Monday, I said to them, I said, the fan support we've gotten, the student body presence. I said, I remember Coach Paul Woodley back when he was in Opp, and he would tell us on Friday night that we ran down the sideline, and he'll be standing in front of the home crowd, and he'll say, y'all look over my shoulders. Y'all see those people back there? They come to support you because they want you to be winners. And so that's the same thing we told our guys, man. People come to support you because they want you to be winners. They want you to be winners.
Helps that adrenaline start, huh?
It does. It gets you going. That's Lane Ballard. It gets you pumped up, I'm telling you.
The so-so player out there in practice becomes a superstar sometimes when he goes under the real action, doesn't he?
That's right. That light come on.
Yeah, yeah.
they want to showcase they talent, and that's a good thing.
Yeah. Controlling it is the thing your job is.
That's right. That's correct. That's correct. I tell them all the time, it's okay to make a good play, and it's okay to showboat if it works. But showboat if it don't work, it ain't no good to nobody.
You got something unusual on this team. You got someone who can dunk the ball. That gets a crowd
yes,
excited,
That
don't
gets
it?
very excited. And we know it's just 2 points.
Yeah.
But it brings so much fire and intensity to the game and to
Enthusiasm.
to enthusiasm. To when they get on the other end of the court on the defensive end, it'll come out because they want to get a steal again and get another dunk. So it's very awesome.
And then I know we have the ability on three-pointers that can put you back in the game.
That's correct. That's correct. That's probably one of the added thing that Coach Darryl King had brought to the table. That long ball. I was an inside player. He was an outside player. So that's another combination we have brought to this thing. He wants me to pull that trigger, and I sometimes want to throw it inside. But them 3-pointers do. They count up as threes.
And you got several players can do it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got. I'm telling you, it's awesome. It's a good time to be a hot Bobcat. I tell you that. Yes, sir.
All right. Who did you play Tuesday night?
We played Strong Tigers.
And put them away.
Put Strong Tigers
Yeah.
away. Yes, sir.
And I reckon we got the host Geneva tonight.
We got host Geneva tonight. Yes, sir. Geneva
Yeah,
Panthers
in
tonight.
their own field.
In their own field.
On their own. Oh.
And we played the 2 good games with them. In Opp, they beat us by like 7. And down in Geneva, the last game we played them, we went overtime with them. So we stand a very good chance. And it's going to be a good ball game. And our guys going to go and fight.
I heard through the grapevine the Geneva coach said he didn't want to beat Opp in the championship.
Well, and he made that coming. He saw we starting to gel and starting to play
Yeah,
better
yeah.
basketball.
Yeah.
He
His open strong would upset y'all.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. But we're playing some good basketball now.
Yeah.
We're getting after people.
Yeah. I hope the kids keep it going, man.
Yes, sir.
Imagine a playoff here next Tuesday. That would be.
It would be awesome. And then you win that one, you go to Dothan. So
Yeah.
it's
Been years.
yes, sir. I'm telling you, I think it's and it's a great opportunity for it to do so.
Yeah.
We'll match up with Mobile Christian or Cottage Hill. Next Tuesday, regardless whether we win or lose, if you lose, you got to travel. You want to play at home, and then you play the second team that come off of that end.
So if Mobile comes to Opp, Alabama, we're going to sell some gas and food.
That's correct too.
So that's another reason we want to win.
Sir. Yes, sir.
We got to do what the mayor wants.
That's right. That always works.
Willie runs a dual hat. For those that don't know that, he's also a Parks and Recreation, and has done a lot of the enthusiasm there. And while I got you here, I got to talk about that baseball field. Wow, y'all have really done some work on it.
Oh man, it is looking good. I tell you, it is. It looking probably one of the most. Let me just hear what people say. People say it's looking better than ever seen it look, and we've done a lot of work to it, trying to make it better so the kids can enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yes.
People are not aware of it. The fields get after 7, 8, 9 years, they really need restructuring on them.
That's right. That's right. It's been, and you know, the awesome thing too. It's been the joint effort between the school and the city to try to make it possible. And that's been beautiful for me. You know, you see the school chipping in and the city chipping in and make it be with our kids and I can enjoy it. That's what it's all about.
Actually, that's what Superintendent and I were talking about yesterday on the addition. One more addition we need to make at the stadium. We need another joint venture.
Yes, sir.
Joint venture,
Joint.
and then we can
That's
make
right.
it happen.
Yes, sir.
And I think we're going to make it happen.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Maybe so.
I tell you, the facilities. The biggest problem about we've always piecemealed and didn't think but the facilities we've got are outstanding facilities.
Yes, sir.
Now, would we design it a little bit different? Well, of course we would have.
That's right. Exactly.
For concessions and
That's
bathrooms
right.
and all that.
Exactly.
But you got to take what you got and keep them up, and y'all are doing a great job of that.
Thank you, sir. I tell you, the guys at Outpost and Recreation really do work hard, and sometimes, oftentimes, tell them. And that, my message is simple: if you care, people will know it, and if you don't care, people will know it.
Oh,
so
yeah.
about West care, and so we do care, and we try to make it the best we can at Outpost and Recreation.
Well, they got one of the most highly visible jobs because Cameron Road is busy, folks.
Yes,
Just
sir.
come down here and sit on my porch if you don't believe it.
Yes, sir.
And those guys, every time I drive by, they're working. They're
Yes, sir.
working. They're not sitting around and doing
That's
nothing.
right.
They're working. Them guys got a good crew right now.
Yes, sir. Very good crew. Proud of them. I tell you the other thing too. What's going on with we got the new playgrounds we put down here at Cameron Road and put one at Horton Street.
Yeah.
And we got to get it all finished up, tidied up. But it's been good. Even down to our street department, and I'm giving them a shout out as well because they work hand in hand with us
Yeah.
and doing some things. Matter of fact, we're doing some cement work down at the bottom now. You know, with them, and so I tell you, it's a great time to be in Alp, Alabama.
We're the top of town. Everything has to overlap somewhat.
That's correct.
And you don't have no problem getting that overlap, do you?
No, sir, don't at all. Matter of fact, I love it. I think that's where it's supposed to be.
In fact,
Very
sometimes he
comfortable.
gets my mail, I get his mail, and that's okay.
That's
We don't
right.
care.
Exactly.
We know where each other stays.
Exactly. Correct.
UPS sometimes drops here, drops there, and that's okay. We know where it goes.
That's why we know where it goes. That's exactly right.
One of them's going to be at home, the other's not.
Exactly. Correct. And the old saying, teamwork make the dream work.
Oh, sure. They're gotten better at it, but getting it to the right place. But that's okay. We don't. It's okay wherever, as long as we get it.
That's right.
And
That's
we
correct.
appreciate doing that. Getting back to the ball game now. What is $5 to go to a ball game or $6? $6
Yes, sir.
tonight.
Yes, sir.
And a big crowd would be welcome.
Oh, you're right about
Tip
it.
off at 7.
At 7.
Big game.
Yes, sir.
Average basketball games less than 2 hours.
Listen to it. That's correct.
And so go on down. You'll be on time to work tomorrow.
That's right.
And if we had about over half the gym op, wouldn't that be
Oh,
cool?
it would be awesome. That would be awesome. I've been saying I want to make Geneva an op. That's what I want to make Geneva
Some
an
of the
op.
op folks upset on the Geneva
That's
side.
right.
Wouldn't that,
Yes,
is
sir.
that what you want?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We've seen that at football games. haven't we?
Exactly. We about to see it in basketball. and I tell you, the excitement it gives to, like I said, to the kids, excitement it gives to me, you know, and as a coach, and the kids feed off of it. I mean, they do. It's awesome.
Well, I know during the season, a lot of times the cheerleaders half up, half one night, one half the other night. I bet the whole team would be there.
The whole
tonight.
team, yes, sir. They were there They were there Tuesday night. The
They
whole
were?
team, yes, sir. The whole cheerleading squad would be there, cheering us on. And I tell you, the baseball team is kind of really bucked off that student section. And,
Okay.
Matter of fact, they had a ESPN game day.
I've heard about that.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
were pretty neat. And most all the ideas, the young men's coming up with themselves, you know, and so that's an awesome thing too, man, to see our kids open their horizon to think outside the box and do stuff like that.
So the baseball team is actually supporting the basketball team.
That's right.
Yeah, that's
correct.
cool. That's
That is very
overlapping
cool.
like it ought to.
Exactly. That's what you want.
I know in the girls' basketball, a lot of the band members are part of the team.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
so-
right.
and we saw them improve this year too.
Exactly. They did.
They had a tough season, rough season.
They did.
Very young.
They're very young. I mean, you're talking about we starting At one time, we started a 7th grader. You know, so we are very young in our girls, and the biggest challenge is keeping them playing. If they keep playing, they will continue to grow and get better at this game and be able to play this game.
I think they're comparing them like the volleyball team when our coach got here.
That's right.
So I think she had 2 or 3 wins that first season.
That's right. It's
And look what she's doing now.
That's right. She's doing awesome too.
Got to have the kids have got to buy into the program.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I think they got the coach.
They got the coach. That's right. I believe. You know, across the board, I think we got a very good coaching staff at this present moment, and I think it'll be if everybody just buy into it and we build upon it. I think we're gonna have something special in all the sports we have it out.
I want the parents to understand when the kid is playing a sport or involved in sport, you know where they're at.
That's correct. That's no doubt, right?
They're safe there.
That's right. Exactly right.
That's worth a lot nowadays.
Exactly.
That free time gets a kid in trouble.
That it does. Anytime you come out.
Well, I salute you for opening up the gym for them kids during the holidays. I think that's very important. Like I said, not only did they get the practice, but we all knew where they was at then.
Exactly. Yeah, that was big. It was big for me because the kids wanted to do it. They wanted you know, you give them the option, and then they stand there and they say, let's take this option, and that's awesome to me. And it really gave me a charge as a basketball guy. You know, man, hey, you got some kids that want to do this, man. So.
I know we have some athletes on basketball that plays football too, but you know, I'm glad these college coaches are now saying they want dual sports athletes.
Yes, sir.
I think in a school like ours, we got to have dual
That's
sports.
right, exactly. And you know, and that's got to be our mindset. It's got to be, man, we want the best athletes that we have at our the city schools to be in every sport that we have that deals with it being an athlete. I mean, that's and it's beautiful when you see that when they cross over from one to another, and you see the coaches supporting. It's the crossover. That's right. It's awesome.
And in basketball, you have to wait the football season.
That's
but
right.
you get your basketball players started early.
That's right.
They get the earlier start.
Exactly.
And then the football joins in. And it really takes them about 2 weeks for the feet settle down, don't it, after football?
Exactly. It's a whole different type of conditioning. I mean, basketballs are constantly running. In football, you got 4 downs or 4 downs to punt and that kind of thing. But basketball, you back and forth. It's transition. Offense to defense, and it's wide open. You know?
And you do see them have to, it takes them about 2 weeks for their body to adjust.
That's
it really does.
That's right.
No matter how good an athlete he is.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
But basketball, you're blessed with one thing. It seems like the season really does not start to Christmas.
That's correct. That's correct. Now you know you sketch some
the
games.
Nothing.
Yeah,
Scrimmages.
that's
I
right.
don't know
That's been our mindset. This last year.
Yeah.
Sometimes we get like I'm getting now. Sometimes we get a little impatient. We're not doing like we want to be doing in December.
Yeah.
But I tell you, it actually start January at the first of the year.
Come back
and all
to
your areas games start. This is where your season start, and you want to start peaking like now. Right now, you want to be playing some good basketball, and so that's been a great thing too with basketball. You kind of practice early on, and you start getting ready to play in January.
And your season record it doesn't mean nothing until when you hit that tournament.
That's exactly right. Don't mean a thing. Don't mean a thing. You just got to keep winning now. You know, you got you've got Thursday tonight, but then after tonight you got to win. You know.
There's no losses.
That's right.
That loss is
right.
bye.
That's right. Go home. Yes.
Well, Coach, I want to see a game in Opp, Alabama Tuesday night. That would be a 7 o'clock kickoff, wouldn't it?
About 7 o'clock, 6:30, 7 o'clock.
Somewhere in that area.
Yes,
We'll let everybody know for sure. Man, that would be great.
Oh, it would be awesome. It'll be awesome. I'm telling you. Matter of fact, we already told our coaches with our City League basketball, if we win tonight, we won't have City League basketball Tuesday night. Everybody be in our high school gymnasium.
Everything will be moved.
Yes, sir.
We'll move now. Because basketball hasn't been honored like it should be in a long time, but this one deserves it.
Yes, sir.
It really deserves it. Show people that we can be a dual sport town.
Yes, that's correct.
That's what would be great.
It would be great.
Of course, we're pretty well known as baseball too. So
That's right,
but
yeah.
a tri sport.
What you say? Try. That would be awesome too, huh?
Yeah. I'm glad to see what's going on, and the enthusiasm bleeding over too. It's bleeding over to people that doesn't really do nothing in basketball, but now you also got a basketball team.
That's right. It's making some noise. The kids are doing well, and I tell you, great support means the whole world. It means the whole world. When you got people that supporting the program, you got the town behind the program, the kids believing in themselves in the program, and it makes it all worth it, all worth it.
Yeah, I think it would be cool to see a fire truck ride for our basketball team, wouldn't it?
Wouldn't it be cool?
That would be cool.
Yes, sir.
Who would have ever thought?
That's exactly right.
I guarantee you, if they win, they'll get honored.
Yes, sir.
These kids will be honored.
That's right.
I hope they understand that. This town's behind them.
Yes, sir.
I know it's hard to make them believe that because they hadn't seen it
Right.
ahead of time.
But I think they're starting to see it. I think and it's
Think
big.
you're starting to see it.
Yes, sir, I do. I think it's too much talk, too much chatter. Everybody's kind of talking about it. And I think we're heading in the right direction to do something awesome. Yeah, I really do believe that.
Well, Coach, I hope people will get out, as I said, and I hope we dominate that gymnasium tonight.
Yes, sir.
And you come back with a big win.
Yes, sir.
I know you'll be smiling from year to year.
Yes, sir. That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome.
Keep up the great job. I know he made the statement that caught my attention a long time ago, back when I really got to know him. He hadn't got a job. He's got a calling.
That's correct. That's correct.
It's his service.
That's it. Still the same. Still the same. And we're in this profession to shape and mold kids, and we've been called to do it, and that's the most beautiful thing when you see it going on. Man, I got a text from one of the kids the other day, and just want to tell me thanks. Me and Coach Washington girls basketball, which haven't had a good record this year, but just want to tell thanks for the things we taught them in basketball and how they continue to build and to be with their friends, and that was awesome too.
Oh
Yeah. So they it wasn't about the win.
Yeah.
It was about the connection. So
These kids.
that's right.
What it's all about.
Yes, sir. That's correct.
We about to brag on one other person while we're talking. You got a lady up in that office helps you, so you
Oh, man.
so you can do a lot of.
Oh, you got that right. Yes, sir.
He does a heck of a lot of PR.
That's correct. That's it. Heather, man, she's awesome. She works hard. I tell you what, she takes the load off, and I appreciate
A lot of
That's-
paperwork people's not aware of has to be done.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Must be done for
That's
tournaments.
correct. Exactly, for tournament. Matter of fact, that computer getting all of the stuff in the data to put in for the kids and get it sent off to corporate for Beirut Corporation and Dixie. I mean, she does all that, and this insurance, make sure everything is up
Birth
to par.
certificate,
That's
they prove their
correct.
age, all that bull.
Exactly, that's
Wow.
correct. Yes, sir.
Man,
She's
if you had to sit up there and do all that too, you would get all this other stuff
I
done.
wouldn't. No, sir. That's correct. Exactly right.
So she is your right arm.
She is. As a matter of fact, I even tell folks to walk in the door. I work here, she run the joint. She does an outstanding job for me. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful to have her on the team.
Her and your rest of your crew.
That's correct.
If it wasn't that crew, you couldn't be doing it. Is it high school either?
Exactly. That's exactly
Makes
right.
And this is a cooperation of the city and the school system
system.
working together.
That's correct. It is, sir.
What a great move.
We also got the Jamboree coming up in April the 7th. That's our baseball and softball opening ceremony. It'll be April the 7th. Then we got on March the 10th, to our 9 and 10-year-olds, 11 and 12-year-old boys, we got a skill assessment be at the park as well on that Saturday.
Got a training camp this Saturday.
That's correct. That's right.
Got an old timer game coming up Friday week.
Right? Come Friday week. That's correct. Yes,
They're
sir.
not that old.
They're not that old, but they're a little older.
Yeah, they're not in school no more.
That's correct.
And they all had Coach Cassidy.
That's
Isn't that amazing?
That's right.
That ought to be a good one.
It's gonna be a good one.
That's going to be a good one.
I hope some of the ones don't get scared that both be playing. That's the thing. Come on out and play.
Some of them thinks they got hot stuff still to see if it's hot. That
Yes,
arm.
sir.
Yeah,
That's
we'll
right.
find out.
That's right. We will.
Coach, I enjoy you all the time, buddy.
Yes,
Appreciate
sir.
you very much.
Thank you,
Best
sir.
of luck tonight, man.
Thank you, sir. Go Bobcat.
Bye.